Ladies and gentlemen, joining us here live is songwriter, singer Nishie L.S in the building. How are you doing?
I am great. How is everybody doing over there?
We
We-
bringing the heat. We bringing the heat. We up and
Mhm.
lively, and we having a great time in the studio. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Well, I'm Super Peck alongside.
Lady Lalabella. And as a queen to a queen, I just want to, congratulate you on your numerous accomplishments and how you're doing so much representing for your culture and as well for, your creator. Tell us about what brought you into music.
Oh, child. The first time I held a mic, I was two. I was 2 years of age. My daddy put a mic in my hand, and I've never put it down. I haven't put it down since. I've been working first off originally in the church. Of course, the best of us come from the church. That's what you see.
See, yeah.
So the
Mhm.
Listen,
foundation
I
was
can hear it. I can hear it. I can hear it in it. Wait, she's. I tell you, that was the whole choir getting up right there.
Yes.
definitely, definitely. So it started off in the church, and then I was invited to join one of the popular bands here in the Bahamas, and it just skyrocketed from there. There isn't a band that I haven't worked with here in the Bahamas. There isn't a musician, an artist. I haven't backed. I used to sing backup for years for a lot of
Okay.
these artists as well. Was able to
Mhm.
travel to numerous countries in the region as well as internationally. I actually just came from Dubai the earlier part of this year,
Okay, now she's
representing
showing off on me. She's showing off on me.
in
Traveling.
I
2020. I wrote my first song called Loose Me, and that was written during a time when I didn't know if I would see a stage again, if I'd be able to pick up a microphone again. The world was very unsure as to what direction
right.
it was going into. And so I just wrote the song and I threw it out there, and it blew. I wasn't expecting it, and it has been top of the charts now for the past year or so, year and a half, and it has really opened
Wow.
a whole lot of doors for me. Yeah, down here in the
Awesome.
Bahamas and in Turks and Caicos, it's one of the top songs here. So with that, I've been able to write a few other tracks since then. I've released a reggae track, more of a Caribbean feel track, and so it's slowly but surely getting along. I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
So what was the big transition? What made you decide to step away from the
It wasn't
band
an easy
life?
transition because it was real hard to say goodbye to that life because that was the life I pretty much knew.
Right.
But what I've learned during that time and the lessons I took with me, and it's really helped me to move forward as a solo artist. You learn the business, you learn how things are done. And as far as operating as a solo artist, you take a lot from what you would have learned through band life because you know what to expect and you know what is expected of you. And so that's pretty much how it went.
Awesome.
I love that you are also a mentor to young kids that are
Oh yeah.
also interested in being in this music market. Tell us about how you are an ambassador, a cultural ambassador for the Bahamas, and how you also integrate that mentorship program
Where
for the
the
youth.
battle is raging as far as keeping our culture, keeping our roots alive. And so the only way that's going to happen is if you impart that into the youth, get that into them from young, help
Hmm.
them to develop the love from young. So as they grow, they would want to invest their time, invest their energy in not only mainstream American music, but the Bahamian cultural music as well, because it's a powerful genre of music and very unknown to the world. And
Right.
this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to get it out of the country and into the mainstream market so that it'll be easier. Because listen, Reagan's great, Junkanoo, Gombe. This music is live, it's real, and we need to give it to the world. The world needs a taste, just one taste of
Yes.
what it is that we have to offer. Trust me, it's worth it. It's worth it. And so we're fighting and mentoring kids and offering my time and sacrificing my time is definitely something that I dedicate myself to. I invest a lot of time in, and so it's a must. That's the only way it's going to survive. Being an ambassador for the country because of my gift, like I said, and the music that we've created, the stage presence, the vibes,
Mhm.
it has garnered the attention of the government. I've been places like Trinidad, to Cuba, to the United States, and Dubai, like I said, Chala. I'm gonna sprinkle that in there.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
It's great to have the especially when you're dealing with cultural matters. If the government doesn't get behind you, then
And
that's
that is it. And we're also trying to branch off from that as well, not being so dependent on the government for a job because it's a rat race, it's a cat fight. Who's going to get the call? And
right,
only so many people they're going to give the job to. And so everyone's out there just, it shouldn't be that way. It
right,
shouldn't be
right.
that way. We should be able to create our own platforms and put on our own concerts and make the money for ourselves, grow the orange economy here in the Bahamas. And so this particular generation of musicians and artists, we're really trying our best to see if that can happen.
Awesome,
Mhm.
excellent. And do you see that the youngsters are gravitating to the music, the